In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on February 14, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Miami Heat vs. Philadelphia 76ers. The stage is set for a captivating Valentine's Day clash between the Miami Heat and the Philadelphia 76ers at the Wells Fargo Center on Wednesday night. Currently, the Heat occupy the 7th spot in the Eastern Conference standings, while the 76ers are positioned at 5th. The lone encounter between these two teams on Christmas Day was a closely contested affair, culminating in a home victory for the Heat. This win marked their 7th triumph in the last 10 meetings, establishing a competitive narrative that adds intrigue to this highly anticipated matchup. Anticipate an enthralling battle, making it the highlight of Wednesday's basketball slate, capturing the attention of avid fans. The Miami Heat entered this showdown on the back of a commendable performance, securing victories in 5 of their last 7 games. Their recent triumph includes a convincing 123-97 road win against the Milwaukee Bucks. Nikola Jovic led the charge with 24 points, complemented by Duncan Robinson's 23 points and Bam Adebayo's triple-double contribution of 16 points, 12 rebounds, and 11 assists. The Heat displayed impressive efficiency, shooting 51% from the field and a noteworthy 19 of 40 from beyond the arc. Their dominant start, accumulating 40 points in the first quarter, set the tone for a commanding performance. The upcoming challenge against the Philadelphia 76ers is poised to be a pivotal matchup following this impressive victory, with the Heat slated to face the Pelicans in their subsequent game. On the other hand, the Philadelphia 76ers appear to have overcome a recent 4-game losing streak, aiming for a 3rd consecutive triumph after narrowly defeating the red-hot Cavaliers in a 123-121 road encounter. Key contributors in this victory were Kelly Oubre Jr. and Buddy Hield, both tallying 24 points, while Tyrese Maxey added 22 points with 9 assists, and Cameron Payne chipped in 15 points off the bench. Despite shooting 54% from the field and 11 of 26 from beyond the arc, the 76ers engaged in a closely contested battle with the Cavaliers until a crucial 11-2 run in the 4th quarter secured their gritty road win. Notably, the absence of Joel Embiid did not hinder their success in this encounter. As both teams prepare for the Valentine's Day clash, injury concerns persist. The Miami Heat remain without Josh Richardson and Jimmy Butler, while the 76ers are missing key players like Joel Embiid and Tobias Harris. However, the return of Kyle Lowry is anticipated for the Heat in this matchup. Despite the 76ers having the advantage of home court and additional rest, they face challenges due to a string of recent losses and the absence of key players. Meanwhile, the Heat, despite their own injury woes, are showcasing strong performances, winning 5 of their last 7 games, including an impressive victory over the Bucks. Additionally, the Heat have dominated recent matchups against the 76ers, winning 5 of the last 6 encounters. While the 76ers enjoy the luxury of extra rest, the Heat are playing their 2nd game of a back-to-back set. The Heat's convincing performance in the previous night's win over the Bucks suggests they can replicate that effort against a depleted 76ers team, which struggled before securing a narrow win on Monday. Therefore, considering the circumstances, the Miami Heat to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Despite the impact of injuries on the defensive end, the repercussions on the offensive front are expected to be more pronounced. The 76ers continue to miss Joel Embiid, leading to a deficiency in front court efficiency and an ongoing search for scoring options. For the Miami Heat, the absence of Jimmy Butler poses challenges to their offensive dynamics. Defensive strategies, however, remain intact for both teams, and with the Heat continuing their road trip, rustiness may manifest early on, making points hard to come by. Emphasizing their defensive prowess, the Miami Heat, playing on no rest, are likely to adopt a slow pace. This season, Miami boasts a 32-21 record in hitting the under, marking the 2nd best under record in the the NBA. In contrast, the Philadelphia 76ers have a 21-32 record in hitting the under, the worst in the league. The combination of the Heat's solid defense and deliberate pace, coupled with Philadelphia's struggles, suggests that the game will fall short of the projected total. Consequently, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Brooklyn Nets vs. Boston Celtics. A home-and-home series on the hardwood between two Atlantic Division teams culminates in Beantown as the Brooklyn Nets face off against the Boston Celtics on Wednesday night. The Nets, currently on the road, journeyed to Boston after clashing with the Celtics in Brooklyn on Tuesday night as part of the front half of this home set. In their preceding game on Saturday night, Brooklyn secured a 123-103 victory over San Antonio, meeting expectations as a 6-point favorite. Conversely, Boston triumphed over Miami 110-106 on the road in their last match on Sunday afternoon, falling short of covering the line as an 8-point favorite. The Celtics hold a historical advantage in the regular season series, leading 139-74, and have claimed 8 of the last 9 encounters, including both games this season, with their most recent clash resulting in a 121-107 home victory on November 10, 2023. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in a challenging stretch, losing 4 of their last 5 games. Their recent defeat came at the hands of the Celtics, who secured a 118-110 victory the previous night. Nickel Bridges emerged as the leading scorer with 27 points, supported by Cam Thomas with 26 points and Lonnie Walker contributing 15 points off the bench. Despite shooting 49% from the field and 15 of 33 from beyond the arc, the Nets struggled to keep pace from the start, falling behind by double digits early on. Although they mounted a late rally in the fourth quarter, the Nets ultimately fell short. Looking ahead, the Nets are set to face the Raptors after this matchup. In contrast, the Boston Celtics are riding a hot streak, winning 10 of their last 12 games. They aim for a 6th consecutive victory after defeating the Nets 118-110 on the road the previous night. Jason Tatum spearheaded the Celtics' effort with an impressive performance, tallying 41 points, 14 rebounds, and 5 assists. The Celtics shot 51% from the field and 15 of 37 from beyond the arc, establishing a commanding 23-point lead with 72 points in the first half. Despite easing off in the fourth quarter, the Celtics maintained their lead, securing the win. Following this game, the Celtics are scheduled to play against the Bulls. The injury report reveals that the Nets are still without Cameron Johnson, while the Celtics have ruled out Jaden Springer and Kristaps Porzingis once again. Both teams find themselves in the second game of a back-to-back, with no rest advantage due to the shared travel schedule. There's always the concern of player rest in the second game of a back-to-back, but the approaching All-Star break may alleviate such worries. Despite a mid-season roster shakeup for the Nets, the Celtics, bolstered by role players acquired at the trade deadline, remain dominant at home. Tatum's recent stellar performance in Miami, nearly achieving a triple-double, places him in the MVP conversation. With a track record of covering the spread in 7 of 9 against the Nets, the Celtics are poised to continue their home dominance. While it's challenging to defeat the same team twice in 2 nights, the Celtics currently outclass the Nets, even in the face of injuries. Although the Nets can potentially make it a competitive contest, the Celtics' formidable home performance throughout the season is likely to persist. The Celtics are anticipated to cruise to victory, wrapping up their pre-All-Star break slate on a positive note. Hence, the Boston Celtics to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In the previous game against the Spurs, Cam Thomas showcased an outstanding performance, leading all players in scoring and 3-pointers made, along with contributing 4 assists and a pair of steals. Thomas has demonstrated his scoring prowess in 5 games with 5 or more threes and has achieved 25 or more points in 16 games this season. However, facing the Celtics poses a challenge, especially against strong perimeter defenders like Jrue Holiday and Derek White. Despite a solid afternoon in Miami, Kristaps Porzingis may be handled cautiously in the second leg of a back-to-back. Nevertheless, the Celtics possess ample depth to compensate for any potential absence. The expectation is for the Celtics to establish an early lead and cruise through the game, providing their bench players with scoring opportunities while resting starters in the fourth quarter. Consequently, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.